Self-management. Self-management is a technique that we practically use in everyday and any way. It is a technique that is no less than carrying the self in a comfortable manner and in distinct details. Example, an individual is stuck at work and they are not getting any work done due to the lack of motivation. The individual could use self-management skills such as planning ahead and setting goals to solve this problem. Another example is wearing comfortable clothes. It gives you a more confident to approach people. This in turn can be a formula to self-management, the way we carry ourselves in a way despite social evaluation while learning to accept and reject judgment and criticism is an option. A fallacy or error is a judgment behind our reduced control. For example, you have suffered a lot physically but you just kept silent that ill condition from suffering a disease. In effect, you decided to stay away from your friends for a while and have your medication for 6 months. But one of your friends called you paranoid and antisocial. If you are weak, chances are you will get mad to that false remark. With mixed emotion, you feel angry and sometimes defenseless because some people around you misjudge you for justifying your reason, and it is not because they did not know what's happening in you. It is complicated as well because sometimes, as an adolescent, your personal reason is never heard by parents and even to surrogate adults at home. Most of the youth feel that they are alone and empty.
Magandang umaga, parang bagong silang mapayapa kong tinatawid, bibit ang kaalaman, sarap ng bunga, kasi puso ang
Therefore, the four windows are called options in life and design that self-understanding matters over self-management. This means that someone who is fair in treating one righteous act and was perceived right by people is acceptable and reject the false perception as wrong and made it right, thus move out away from self-blames. Self-transformation. It factually explains that it is not self-actualization alone that binds us all for a higher cause towards a joyful life. It is not alone that one needs, but to facilitate the same spiritual feedback to others and bridge to greatness of wisdom. Thus, this is mean, if you genuinely self-mastered, you will instantly become a facilitator on this. Goals of treatment for behavioral changes are: first, being able to ethically speak what someone believes what is right, socially acceptable and is nationally helping. Second, if someone go beyond their limit and ignore them by doing what makes him passionate about by learning, upgrading and updating his skills and talents, and that is articulate to the technological advancement. Third, the belief that continued deep respect to family, good motivation from friends, and strong faith in God is among essential factors in pursuing dreams.
Educating the self. Level course in personal growth based on psychological theory and designed to promote introspection, self-analyzed consideration of alternative risk-taking behaviors and cognitive integration. The goal is for students not merely to acquire self-understanding but to do something constructive with that understanding, develop a scientific attitude toward personal development and thus grow. For identity status of James Marshall, 1967, 1980, and 1991. For close students are close of form self-exploration and limit their contacts and challenge. Identified students have a few commitments to the future and are less mature than achieved identity and moratorium students. Moratorium students are able to effectively use the college experience in coming to terms with their quest for identity. Achieved identity students have a successful resolved ego identity as evidenced by firmer commitments to the future goals. Achievement identity for adolescents. Under the four identity status of James Marshall mentioned, students who have weathered the crisis and who achieve an identity have come to their own conclusion and feel good about themselves. Their sense of esteem is not tolerant to criticism. They accept and feel in harmony with themselves and are calm, nurturant, matured, measured, tolerant, and active. Unpacking human personality is knowing and understanding the underlying factors affecting generally the self. Sounds natural that I may be able to express one quickly and bubbly himself based on his social, cultural, and spiritual background. Basic skills for school survival, packing for college, praying for your education, tips for earning some extra cash, developing credits, getting organized, computer, choose your classes and your major, traveling to school, explore to school, homesickness, stress get out of your life, emergency issue, roommates, getting to know them and sharing space, get a social life, meet new friends, sports, get a date, developing good studies habits, the daily grind, writing papers, speed reading, research online, taking tests, extra help learning disabilities, internship, daily trips, the unlimited break vacation, summer school and transferring.
Where to get help during college challenges? First, class advisor or class advisory or class advisor. Second, disciplinary office, school registrar, college dean, guidance counselor, psychometrician, psychologist, and last, psychiatrist. Career coaching. A remarkable career is a direct reason for striving hard and remain goal that one pursues in order to finish the 4 to 5 years course in college. This is what every fresh graduate is aiming for. Career requires full responsibility, commitment, maturity, intelligence, skill, and passion. Factors in career coaching: career education, resume making, application letter, exit interview, pre-employment seminar for local applicant or PESLA, and job fair. Stressor, inspirer, and a challenger we called love. Love means to be deeply committed and connected to someone, something. The basic meaning of love is to feel more than liking towards someone. Love is a huge source of stress. Love is a source of challenge. Love can be the biggest source of inspiration, not just for different countries, but also even for every human being living in this world. The great counselor, healer, and provider. Among us are believers of infinite being. There may be are agnostic and atheist, but this just mean that individual vary and may be faithless or faithful. The counsel that Christ brings defines the expectation of mankind and exceeds our humanly ability to understand.